Labiotech was in Malmö, Sweden recently for NLS Days, where the NLS stands for Nordic Life Science. It's an opportunity for regional companies to come together and meet, although it's now definitely become more of an international event. It was also an opportunity for us to talk to some of the companies in attendance.
I work in InfraLife. I'm one of the InfraLife coordinators. So it's a collaborative project between three large research infrastructures in Sweden, so SciLifeLab, MAX4 and ESS. MAX4 and ESS are located in Lund, in southern Sweden, and SciLifeLab has locations all over Sweden. So it's basically large-scale research infrastructure with different sort of methods or techniques that you can use within life science. So we're here today to increase the knowledge about our project, about the infrastructures and what we can offer to life science companies mostly, because that's mostly who's here today, and sort of what they want and if there's anything we can do for them in develop our technologies.
And so what can you do for companies?
What can we do? So we have, as I said, there are different technologies. So SciLifeLab is very much specified in biomedical techniques, so different cryo-EM, NMR, proteomics, metabolomics, genomics, a lot of that sort of type of technologies. MAX4 is a synchrotron facility, so it's basically a large microscope that uses X-rays to look at different structures mainly. So you can look at different materials, you can look at everything from electronics, you can look at metal, but for life science it's mostly crystallography. You can look at macromolecular structures, imaging. ESS isn't finished yet, but that's a neutron spallation source. So when it's done, it will be the most powerful neutron source in the world. So that's similar to MAX4. It's like a microscope, but it uses a different technique to view, so you can do imaging and get structural information as well.
And how do companies take advantage of that?
So you can come to us. We have different, so the different infrastructures have different sort of how they work with companies, but mostly you come to us and you pay to use the infrastructure. So you can come to us, you use them for a couple of days, you do your experiments. Of course, talk to us to see what you want to do first and what we can help you with. And then you come, you do your experiments. Maybe takes a couple of hours, a couple of days, a couple of weeks, depends on what you do. You get your data, you get help with analyzing the data and sort of interpret what it means, and then you can go home. So if you're a company and you pay for your, usually that's the case, if you pay for your experiments, you also own the data and the results that you get. But that varies a bit from infrastructure to infrastructure. Yeah.
And is this something that's across Europe, or is it just?
So ESS, for example, that's a European collaboration between 13 states, but Sweden and Denmark are the host states. But that's a big European collaboration, so it's parts. So it's being built at the moment. So parts are being sent from all over the world, and there are scientists from all over the world. So it's very European collaboration. MAX4 and SciLifeLab are national infrastructures, but they are of course welcome to everyone from all over the world. But they are more national in their sort of approach. Yeah.
And so you're really just here spreading the word about what you do.
Yes. So I mean, we just want to make sure that people know that we're here, that we are open for them, that it's not maybe as difficult as they think it is to access us, and that there are a lot of opportunities for life science companies, despite of what they might think that MAX4, mainly MAX4 and ESS are mostly physics or material science, but a lot of life science opportunities. So we just want to make sure that, and that, we're here for them, we can help you. Just come to us and we will talk about the opportunities that there are.